8th class chapter 1 resources. Resources, anything that can be used to satisfy a need is called resource. Utility. Utility is what makes an object a resource. Value is worth. Some have economic value and some do not. Example, metals and landscape. Time and technology can change substance into resources. Types of resources: natural, human-made and human. Natural resources: actual, which are known in quality. Example, RUHR, Ruhr region of Germany. Petroleum in the West Asia. Dark soils of Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra. 200 years ago, winds are potential but actual now. Potential, entire quantity may not be known and not being used at present. Example, uranium in Ladakh, windmills in Netherlands, windmills in Nagarkoil in Tamil Nadu, Gujarat coast. Abiotic and biotic resources, which are soil, rock, minerals are abiotic, plants and animals are biotic. Renewable, which get renewed or replenished quickly. Example, solar, wind, water. Careless use may affect soil and forest stock. Non-renewable resources, limited stock, takes thousands of years to be renewed. Example, coal, petroleum, natural gas. Ubiquitous are localized resources. Ubiquitous is air. Localized are copper, ferrous ores. Human-made resources, natural resources like iron ore is not resource until it is developed by human for iron and steel. So these are human-made resources. Human resources, providing education and health makes humans valuable resource. Improving quality of human skills and knowledge by HRD to create more resources. Resource conservation, giving time to get renewed. Sustainable development, balancing use of resources and conserving them for future generations. Discarded, Vismarinchina. Vitality, Tejamu. Chapter 2, Land, Soil, Water, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife Resources. 90% of world population live in 30% of land. Sparsely, Akadakada. Herbs, Moolikalu. Land, 29% is land on earth. Topography, study of shape and features of land. Naisargika, rugged, Gargaina. Arable, Vyavasaya Yogyamaina. Susceptible, likely to be influenced. Valley, Loya. Determinants, Nirnaya Kalanu. Salzburg, Austria. Border of Germany in Eastern Alps. Fodder, Pasugrasam. Reclamation, Punaruddharana. Conjunction, words used to connect sentences to actions occurring at same time. Havoc, widespread destruction. Mitigation, reduce intensity. Tivratanu tagginchadam. Soil, right mix of minerals and organic matter make soil fertile. Frost, deposit of small ice crystals. Composition, mixture of permeability. Example, transmit water and air through soil. Quality, topsoil is top with humus and vegetation. Down is subsoil with sand, silt and clay. And more down is weathered rock. And more down is parent rock. Factors affecting soil formation: parent rock, climate, relief, flora, fauna and microorganisms, and time. Mulching, kappadam. Contour barriers, boundary or outline. Trenches, deep dig. Gullies, నీళ్లు ప్రవహించడం వల్ల వచ్చిన గుంతలు. టెర్రస్ ఫార్మింగ్, టీ ప్లాంటేషన్. కాంటూర్ ప్లవింగ్, shelter belts, తాటి బొత్తలు. To check wind movements and protect soil cover. Life began 3.5 billion years back. Fresh water on Earth 2.7%, that too in 70% in glaciers, Antarctica, Greenland, mountain ranges. 0.3% is accessible and for human use in rivers, lakes, water vapor in atmosphere, groundwater, surface water. Abundance, Samruddhi, dwindling, క్షీణించిపోతున్న. A leaking tap wastes 200 liters of water per year. Amreli in Gujarat in Saurashtra region has water market due to water crisis. Effluent, liquid waste discharged to river or sea. Natural vegetation and wildlife exist only in the narrow zone of contact between lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. We call it biosphere. Vegetation, plants collectively occurring in particular area. Latex, rubber, palu, turpentine oil obtained from pine tree by cleaning resins in them. Fir tree, same pine like diclofenac painkiller like aspirin and ibuprofen is reason for partial deaths by kidney failure. Rhizome, which is in roots. Brahma Kamal, medicinal herb which is used for fever, bone-ache, intestinal ailments which are minor, cough and cold. Scrubs, shrubs. SCDGES, sedges which are grasses. Cascade, repeating passage of knowledge in sequence. Stunted, ఎదుగుదల problem. Poaching, akramanala. Miscreant, criminal. Indiscriminate, careless, random. Creeks, నీటిపాయలు. Great Indian bustard, కొంగలాంటి. Cheetal, spotted deer. CITES, Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. 5,000 animal and 28,000 species of plants and protected. Chapter 3 Mineral and Power Resources. Salt and graphite are minerals. Rocks have minerals in them in the form of several materials. Mineral, natural occurring substance with physical properties and chemical composition. Over 5,500 proposed minerals are there by International Mineral Association. 5,413 minerals are there. Minerals: metallic, ferrous, non-ferrous, not metallic. Religion: creed, religious faith. Rock: aggregate of one or more minerals with definite physical and chemical composition. Rock from which minerals are mined are known as ores. Only 100 are considered ore minerals. Brine, which is salt water solution. BITTERNS, concentration solution of various salts of salt crystallization. Slag, leftover material after mineral extraction. Flux, material added to bond with impurities to be removed. Bauxite, typically found in tropical and subtropical regions with laterite soil in red clay form. Laterite soil has ferrous and aluminium rich. Zinc, calamite or smithsonite, which has zinc cobalt. Mica, group of minerals with similar physical and chemical properties. Example: lepidolite, biotite, phlogopite, muscovite. Uses: heat and electricity, insulation, paint industry, glass, etc. Galena, which is lead sulfide, PBS, is a main ore of lead ore and silver ore. Gypsum, calcium sulfate dihydrate. CaSO4 2H2O, which is a soft mineral used for manufacture of wallboard, POP, cement. Copper ore, chalcopyrite. Silver halide, which is AgX. Gold, AU-NO3-3, which is gold nitrate. Extraction of minerals. Mining, open cast mining, shaft mining. Drilling, quarrying. Rock with blue contain copper. Metallic minerals are found in igneous and metamorphic rocks that form large plateau. Example: iron in North Sweden, copper nickel in Ontario, iron nickel chromium in South Africa. Sedimentary rocks, Youngfold Mountains, contain non-metallic minerals like limestone in Caucasus region of France, manganese in Georgia, Ukraine, phosphate in beds on Algeria. Mineral fjords are found in sedimentary layers of rocks which are called strata in plural, stratum in singular. Tin ore, cassiterite. Tin alloy, PeWter, pewter. Niobium tin for superconducting magnets. Mercury ore, cinnabar, HGS. Pewter used to make glasses, mugs, cups. TAVERNS, taverns, inn or hotel for public. TANKARDS, tankards, mugs with steel or tin. Platinum, cooperite, platinum sulfide. Atomic number or proton number is number of protons in the nucleus of that element. Atomic mass is mass of an atom. Dalton is unit, and 1 Dalton is equals to 1/12 mass of 1 carbon-12 atom. Antimony is alloyed with Pb to increase Pb's durability. Asia produces more than half of world's tin. Leading are China, Malaysia, Indonesia. Switzerland has no known minerals deposits in it. Europe, iron ore. Chile and Peru, copper. Cordillera, mountain chain. Western Cordillera, Pacific Cordillera. Brazil, high-grade iron ore. Brazil, Bolivia, tin. Green diamond is the rarest, oldest rocks in the world. Western Australia, 4,300 million years ago. South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zaire, which is Democratic Republic of Congo, has gold mines. Nigeria, capital is Abuja. Libya, Angola's capital is Luanda, which has oil mines. Australia has bauxite. Kalgoorlie, Coolgardie in Western Australia has gold deposits. Antarctica has iron, coal, oil, gold, silver in commercial quantities. Silicon is obtained from quartz. Advent, arrival of Rakato. Inundate, Upponge, Munchettite. Conventional energy, firewood, oil, natural gas, coal, hydropower. Thermal power from coal, electricity. Coal referred as buried sunshine. Raniganj in West Bengal, Zaria, Dhanbad, Bokaro in Jharkhand have coal fields. Black gold, which is petroleum and its oil variants. Petroleum in Latin, petra means rock, oleum means oil. Natural gas is in Russia, Norway, UK and Netherlands. In India, Jaisalmer, Krishna Godavari Delta, Tripura, offshore of Mumbai has natural gases. Hydroelectricity first developed in Norway. Leading producers are Paraguay, capital is Asuncion. Norway, Brazil's capital is Brasilia, and in China, Bakra Nangal is in Himachal Pradesh, Gandhi Sagar is in Madhya Pradesh, Damodar Valley is in Jharkhand, Hirakud is in Odisha. Nearly 180 hydropower projects in India. Non-conventional energy, diffuse, large area covered, ప్రసరింపజేయడం. Wind, solar, tidal, nuclear, biogas, geothermal. Cluster, samuhalu, fission, divide, fusion, unite. Nuclear power is in USA and Europe majorly. In India, Rajasthan and Jharkhand have deposits of uranium. Thorium is found in monazite sands of Kerala. Kudankulam, Kalpakkam in Tamil Nadu, Tarapur in Maharashtra, Narora in UP, Kaiga in Karnataka. Rana Pratap Sagar is in Kota in Rajasthan, which is also called Rawat Bhatta. Kakrapar in Gujarat. Geothermal power plants in India are Tattapani in Chhattisgarh, Puga in Ladakh, which is in Jammu and Kashmir, Cambe Graben in Gujarat, Manikaran in Himachal Pradesh, Suraj Kund in Jharkhand, Chumatang in Jammu and Kashmir are leading in geothermal energy. USA, New Zealand, Iceland, Philippines, Central America. First tidal energy plant was built in France. Russia, France are leaders in tidal energy. In India, Gulf of Cambay, Gulf of Kutch and Gangetic Delta and Sundarbans in West Bengal. Primary sector, extraction of natural resources and production. Example, agriculture, fishing, gathering, manufacturing. Which is secondary sector, processing the manufactured resources. Example, steel manufacture, bread, cloth. Tertiary sector, which is service sector or ancillary sector, support for primary and secondary. Example, banking, insurance, transport, trade, advertising. Quaternary sector, which is also called as knowledge sector, education, training, technology, research. Quinary sector, which is top level decisions are made in industry, commerce, education, agriculture, farming, sericulture, silkworms, pisciculture, fish, viticulture, grapes, horticulture, vegetables, flowers and fruits for commercials. Farming, which are subsistence farming and commercial farming. In subsistence farming, there is intense farming, which use simple tools and more labor, and primitive farming, which is shifting cultivature, also called as slash and burn or zoom cultivation, and nomadic herding. Yam means sweet potato. Commercial farming, which includes mixed farming, is food and fodder farming. Commercial grain farming is in USA and Europe for grains. Plantations, which are tea, banana, cashew, rubber, coffee, sugarcane and cotton. Bajra means sajjalu. Jowar means jonnalu. Farming may be agriculture or for sale. Plantation is only for sale agriculture. Rubber, Malaysia, Thailand leaders. Brazil, coffee. Tea, China, India, Kenya. Rice, China, India, Japan, Sri Lanka, Egypt. In West Bengal and Bangladesh, 2 to 3 crops are grown per year. Wheat, China, India, Russia, USA, France. Millets means siridhanyalu. Jowar means jonnalu, sorghum or great millet. Bajra means pearl millet or sajjalu. Ragi means ragulu or finger millet, leading in India producers. Maize, US, China, Brazil. Cotton, China, India, US, which requires 2 to 10 days for cultivation. Jute, golden fiber, India, China, Bangladesh. Coffee, Brazil, Vietnam, Colombia. Tea, China, India, Kenya. Antics, outrageous behavior. Queer, strange. Food security, safe, sufficient and nutritious. Food for all persons, all time. Green revolution, high yield variety seeds. Chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Sugar beet, used for sugar processing. Rearing of animals for sale is livestock. Chapter 5, Industries. Industry, an economic activity concerned with production of goods, extraction of minerals or provision of services. Great millet or sorghum, jonnalu. Spiked millet or pearl millet, sajjalu. Finger millet, ragi. Italian millet or foxtail millet, korralu. Little millet, samalu. Kodo millet, arikalu. Common millet or porosum, variga. Barnyard millet, udalu or kodisamalu. Brown top millets, andukorralu. Classification of industries: raw material based, agro based, mineral based, marine based, forest based. Depends on size. Large scale depends on capital labor production, and small scale ownership, private, public, joint, cooperative sector. Examples are Amul, Anand Milk Union Limited and Sudha Dairy. Fool Makana, Foxnut, Tamara Ginjalu. Industrial system, input, process and output. Ailments, Rogalu. Sunrise Industries, IT, hospitality, wellness, knowledge. Smelting, heating beyond the melting point. Iron and steel, China, Japan, USA, Russia, Germany are leading producers. Textile industry, China, Germany, Bangladesh, Vietnam and India. IT services, USA and India. Feeder industry provide raw materials or semi-finished goods for number of companies. Example, iron and steel industries. For 1 ton of steel, we need to use 8 ton of coke plus 4 tons of iron ore plus 1 ton of limestone. Steel is backbone of modern industry. Steel making is removing of impurities such as nitrogen, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur and excess of carbon and adding alloys such as manganese, nickel, chromium, carbon and vanadium, which is used in aircraft coating, cladding, coating on the material, coke, rock, coal with high carbon content, ductile, wire making capacity, malleable, sheet making capacity, iron and steel industry, Bila in Chhattisgarh, Durgapur in West Bengal, Jamshedpur in Jharkhand, which is between Subarnarekha and Kharkai River, Asansol near Burnpur in West Bengal has Indian Iron and Steel Company, Rourkela in Odisha, Bokaro in Jharkhand, which is a planned city, Bhadravati in Karnataka, Vijayanagar in Karnataka, Salem in Tamil Nadu. SINTER sinter means podi padardham, iron and limestone and coke sinter. Jamshedpur Sakchi get coal from Jaria coal fields. Tertiary sector or ancillary industries manufacture parts used for making in larger industries. Example, transporting, banking, insurance, warehousing and advertising. Ancillary, providing support in an organization. Auxiliary, providing additional support. Pittsburgh of India, Jamshedpur. Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania state is a steel city, is on the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny and Monongahela rivers. Textile is Latin of texture, means weave. Great Lakes, Lake Superior, Rajest, Huron, Ontario, Niagara Falls is in that, Michigan. Erie, BOROUGH, borough, town or district which is an administrative unit. BURROW, borough, two-wheel handcraft. Manchester of India, Ahmedabad, Detroit of India, Chennai. Grand Old Party, Republican Party. Cotton textile industry, raw materials. Natural, wool, silk, cotton, linen from flax seeds and jute. Man-made, nylon, first used in DuPont 1935, polyester in 1941, acrylic in 1940s. Rayon is also called artificial silk from plant cellulose. First textile mill in India in Kolkata at Fort Gloucester in 1818, later in 1854 in Mumbai successfully. Famous cottons, muslins from Dhaka, chinchis from Machilipatnam, Calcico from Calicut, gold wrought from Burhanpur, Vadodara, Surat, Manchester of Japan, Osaka, extensive, Vistrutamaina, Yodo River in Japan, IT industry, storage, processing and distribution of IT. From Deccan Plateau, Bangalore got its name Silicon Plateau. Santa Clara Valley in California, Bangalored to lose job because their job is moved to another cheaper country. First to announce IT policy in 1992 is Karnataka. Bounty, reward, HRD ministry created in 1985. PMKVY, Pradhana Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana in 2015 to train 1 crore youth from 2016 to 2020. 382 persons per square kilometer average population density of India. Average population density is 51 persons per square kilometer in world. Huang He is Yellow River. Changjiang is Yangtze. Socially better area Pune, which is in housing, education and health. Immigration, person enters new country. Immigration, person exits new country. Below 15 years young dependents, above 65 years elderly dependents, 15 years to 65 years economically active population. 8th class chapter 1 resources.